exciting edition of Kid You Know. And here we go with round one. Kid You Know.
The COVID vaccine is free and easy to get. You don't need insurance or an appointment to get your vaccine. Vaccines are available at many locations near you.
And now we're going to double the value. Kid You Know.
The COVID-19 vaccine is always free of cost. You can visit pharmacies, community health centers, and other health providers in your neighborhood.
And now for the lightning round. Kid You Know.
The Delta variant of COVID is a mutation that has health experts worried because it's twice as contagious.
Then for our finale. Kid You Know.
The best way to protect yourself from the COVID Delta variant is to get fully vaccinated. Get your vaccine today.
Find out more at kingcounty.gov/vaccine.
Kid
You.
Hey, this is Paul Pearson. I've hosted the R&B show Star Time since the very beginning of Rainier Avenue Radio, and after years of featuring tracks from the 50s through the 80s, Star Time now plays R&B and hip-hop from the 1990s as well. A whole half-century of soul, funk, hip-hop, and more on Star Time, Wednesdays at 2 p.m. on Rainier Avenue Radio.
Generational wealth. Generational wealth. Generational wealth. What is generational wealth? We asked our communities.
And this is what they had to say.
Once we change and improve the mindset around what Black wealth is and can be and show success along the journey, the longer term impacts will be huge. This is something that once we get there and at various places along the journey, we'll see that this is something that we could have done or could have begun a long time ago and simply managed to not yet find the trail. But once we do find the pathway, we'll be able to create something that no one will be able to take away from us, from our families, or our communities. And like I say, the impact will be huge. So we can either talk about it or get on with the task. My suggestion is that we hunker down, cinch up our belts, and get on.
This campaign to create awareness to generational wealth is brought to you by the Department of Neighborhoods Generational Wealth Initiative, the Washington Housing Finance Commission, and Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
This is Paul Pearson, host of Star Time. And when I'm not meeting Mrs. Jones in that cafe for a chat and nothing else, I'm listening to Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Rizal Park Jazz Radio. We're coming at you live from my house, and I just wanted to say hello. I've kind of missed you all. Today, we are going to be featuring a very good a designer from Los Angeles who is one of the designers for the first Ginang Filipinas pageant that's being held on May 25th, which is Saturday. He is one of the designers, and we're going to get to know him and his designs and how he got started in the industry. He will be. I am also one of the candidates of this amazing event that's happening, and I want to invite you all to come out on May 25th, Saturday, and witness this milestone event. And you know, the Ginang means Mrs. So it's a pageant for older women who have, you know, are established, have their own careers, have families, and it's just an opportunity for us older, mature women to participate and maybe inspire and empower other women that would like to do something like this. I actually have a side business that I do that I sell Philippine boleros, Filipiniana boleros. And that's how I got started. And I got introduced to Buboy Asuncion, who is the founder and who also does a lot of fashion shows in the area. This is his project, and I actually got recruited to participate, which I am so glad I did because it's been a great experience so far. And it's just I've just met the best women, made some new friends, had a really fun time, and it's just been amazing and empowering. So age is but a number, and you just go for it. Challenge yourself. It's good for the mind. It's good for the soul. Anyway, so I have a guest. His name is Carl Andrada, and he's one of the, like I said, he's one of the designers. Is he backstage now? I mean, can we put Carl on? He has done many pageants, and he's recently done a fashion show here in Issaquah that featured a lot of traditional Filipino boleros, Filipiniana costumes, and it was an amazing event, and I believe it was like for a nonprofit, but yeah, he's here. Is he back there? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he's back there yet. But again, we want to just invite you to witness this pageant that's coming up on May 25th. There is also a pre-pageant competition that will be happening on Thursday at the Emerald Queen Casino, and that would feature the Filipiniana costume, where it's a competition, and then also the talent portion, which I am also participating. And guess what I'm going to do? Can you guess? Anyway, so I'd like to invite you to that, and that is a free event, and I believe it starts around 6 o'clock. So if you're in the area, you want to see a show, it's free to the public, and a lot of the women, the ginangs, will be participating in showing their talent as well, and showing their costume. So I'd like to maybe show a little bit of Carl's fashion show that maybe we could show that real quick and introduce him after. Again, there we go. everybody. Welcome back. Wasn't that just gorgeous? I love the yellow, and I love the crown that he seems to be a lot of his trademark, Carl's trademark. And it's that was just an amazing video. So let's get Carl on here real fast. Kamusta po? How are you?
Good evening po. Good
Good
evening, everyone.
evening.
Yes po.
Wow,
Hi, I'm
welcome to
Carl.
Seattle.
Thank you. Thank you for this
Yeah,
invitation to be in your show.
of course. You're here,
Yeah,
and I wanted to interview you and get to know you a little bit more because you're
yeah,
one of the designers for the Ginang Pilipinas
yeah.
2024.
Yes, I
So,
am. Yeah.
yes. So tell us a little bit about that fashion show. Was there you do a lot of yellow in
No,
that
actually, that
show?
was for the LA for Bureau LA Fashion Week in October of 2023.
Ah,
So
okay.
yeah, I was invited to present a collection. It was inspired from the sun, the summer, and yeah, I of course as a designer, a Filipino designer, I would incorporate Philippine touch, Filipiniana, and I've used some of the Philippine fabric that we have from the Philippines,
Mm,
and just
mm.
I because I am basically a advocate for Philippine fashion and Philippine fabric.
Ako rin. Of course, being friends on Facebook,
Yes, po.
mahilig ako sa yung Filipiniana boleros.
Yeah, yeah,
And so
yeah.
that's my side hustle. And how I got into that was I had to go to a Filipino event, and all of my mother's Filipinianas um, were ruined in the basement of my brother's house.
Uh,
Puro moldy. So I had nothing to wear. So
mm,
I was just so I was just going out of my mind. I thought, what should I do? So I went online. Nakita ko yung mga boleros and yung mga yung mga Maria Clara. So I ordered one, and then I thought about it, and I thought, oh, it's such a great piece just to represent. Para siyang
yes,
accessory, di ba?
yes, yes. That's
So
true.
oo.
Yeah,
So
totoo po.
yeah.
Because me
Mm-mm.
as a designer, really, I really concentrated well on the Philippine culture, Philippine fashion, the Filipiniana. I would always incorporate in all my collections the Filipiniana, the Philippine costume, the Philippine barong, the Philippine terno, or the Maria Clara. I just wanted uh, to showcase and that I wanted that not only Filipino or Filipino American would wear that, but also other ethnicity, other nationalities as well. And I just because like the Japanese have the kimono, and everyone is wearing kimono. And why not the Philippine terno? You know what I mean?
Oo,
Why not the
totoo
barong?
yun.
So that's
Yeah.
been my advocacy. That's why it's not only like Filipino Americans that I wanted this
Mm.
pieces to wear in the runway or in the red carpet, but also let's make it really like as part of a formal attire. Like
Yeah.
maybe a celebrity wearing Philippine terno would be that would be great.
Mm. Yeah, the other night I was watching, hindi naman, I think it was last year, I was watching the music awards, and there was parang it looked like parang Filipiniana sleeves, puffy sleeves. So I think it's gonna start trending yung mga yung fashion, yung hindi naman yung Philippine, but yung puffy sleeve look,
Yeah,
yeah?
yeah, because maybe
Oo.
the puppy slip is influenced by European, right? So
Mm.
basically, yeah, because we were influenced or we were colonized by the Spaniards. So basically,
Oo.
the influence of our fashion was more European. So, but basically, the sleeves that we have is only us, the Filipino lang talaga, the Philippines
Oo.
lang talaga. Yan. And that's
Talaga trademark
yeah.
natin, ano?
So that's what I
Mm.
just really wanted to not that people could appreciate and could wear it.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. So, how did you get started in the industry as a designer? I
yeah.
kind of looked up your bio, and you started as a costume designer, and then you
Yes,
became more of a fashion designer. So, have
yeah,
you
but still a
always had,
costume.
uh-oh, Oo,
Yeah,
maganda
yeah,
yaman.
I started really as a costume designer here. I was
Mm.
part of an all male a cappella group before,
Ah.
and we moved here in the US, and we were like performing in culture shows or festivals, and we always represent the Philippines, and we always have to wear like those tribal costumes,
Mm.
this um, like Philippine costumes really from the Visayas or from the Mindanao, which
Mm.
is like during that time we have not really um, known someone here that who made costumes. So since
Mm.
my background really was in fashion merchandising, I think I become interested in designing and sewing and then trying fabric that is available here in the US to look like a Filipino costume. So that's it all started really. We went to
Mm.
an international film choral festivals, and with my
Mm.
costume, that was basically my first. And then after that, some of my friends in here asked me to like make them some costumes for their pageant. So that's what I started. So basically I started really like in choral music, and then became a pageant designer. So eventually right
Mm.
now I have been concentrating on beauty pageant, costume, and evening gown. And at the same time, of
Mm.
course, I wanted to reinvent also, and to be to have more um, client that I design like you know
Mm.
custom made evening gowns or Maria Clara or
Mm.
dresses. But basically, my style is a little bit more costumey, it's a little bit more out there. It's just really, it's not your usual thing in that people would always say, Carl, I just wanted a simple dress. I just
Mm.
wanted a simple Maria Clara. Oh, basically, that's not me. I'm not your designer, because basically I'm more a little bit more uh, over the top.
I
You know,
can't wait. I can't wait to see my gown for the pageant.
oh,
I can't wait.
like
And
we
emerald
didn't have
green
that much time,
pa.
but I tried my best.
Oh no, I'm sure it's gonna be
Yeah,
great. I'm sure it's
yeah,
gonna be nice.
yeah.
So you
Yeah.
have to go, everybody, go see that pageant on May 25th,
Yes,
Saturday, the
I think
Ginang.
the preliminary is going to
Mm-mm.
be on Thursday. I believe
Opo.
it's free for friend. I believe
Yes.
friends and family, and
Mm-mm.
then the coronation night is going to be on Saturday, and you're one of the delegates for Ginang America. Yeah, it's about time that we give chance to the
To
uh,
the
the
more
wives, the
mature, the
homemakers
wise.
who molded us, Yeah,
Opo.
and yeah. So
Uh-uh.
enjoy. There's
Yeah,
gonna
it's
be
been,
a lot of
oh.
like the serving women in there.
Oh
Um,
yeah,
yeah,
it's been a great experience so far,
yeah,
and I've met so many new friends, and
yeah,
it's just been fun. I just got back from our rehearsal in
yeah.
Bremerton,
I
so
heard.
I had to
Yeah,
hurry up
yeah.
and get my and I have a new MacBook, so I'm using my phone right now. But okay
Yes, but
naman, we've been
yeah,
doing it's okay. Yeah,
yeah,
so yeah, I really can't wait till I want to see my gown, but
yeah.
so
Okay,
basically
smart.
you were okay, sige. So
Yeah.
basically you were a singer. You are a singer, a
Oh no, that
cappella
was long time.
singer.
Acapella. Yeah, this was long time ago.
Ah, and
You know,
then
us
you became
Filipinos,
we all sing.
we all sing really, but basically, I think it was it opened a lot of
Some
doors of
doors.
opportunities for me, and I never, if I didn't try choral singing, I would not be become a designer really.
Yes.
But yeah, it was,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm still in the arts. I'm in the
Yeah.
performing arts, and at the same time, visual arts.
Oo.
So yeah.
Yeah.
I am enjoying
Okay.
every bit of being a costume designer. If you would ask me po na if what I do prefer, being a costume designer or like a fashion designer, of course I would always choose costume designer. But basically
Mm-mm.
my fashion, like my fashion designing is more all about a little bit more. That's why I told you a while back, medyo over the top po yung mga little gowns ko. Okay, I can do simple one, but there is always like something a little bit more um
Avant-garde.
Not
Parang
yeah,
ganon.
not
Oo.
too simple, but not too
Or
extravagant.
Of,
Yeah.
of course, when you do fashion, it's kind of your personality coming out, and you want to make a statement,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
maybe
Basically, yeah.
start a trend, and
Oh, that's kind of
diba?
hindi naman po. But yeah.
But yeah,
But
so
since I'm based in Los Angeles, so you know, other designers, I think just on my opinion, on my point of view, I really
mm-mm,
concentrated on Filipiniana, on costumes, Philippine costumes,
mm-mm,
really, because I felt that's basically, aside from that, it's really, I like doing costume. I like Philippine
mm-mm,
history, and I would incorporate it in my works. But
mm-mm,
in Los Angeles, really, it's just really very limited designer who are into like Philippine costume, into Filipiniana. Yes, we have a lot of seasoned designers, but they're more into like
mm-mm,
mainstream fashion,
mm-mm.
a red carpet look. But on myself, I really
Oo.
concentrated on Filipiniana. I really concentrated on Philippine costumes. That's what I really love. I love using Philippine fabrics,
Fabrics.
like maybe different kinds of materials to incorporate in my design. So yeah, yeah,
Well, you have to represent. We want to represent our culture.
yes,
And
po, yeah.
before medyo hindi we were not so proud, or we didn't show so much of our culture before, but now it's a different ano. Yeah, I'm no, and I don't really mean to say that, but it's parang more trend now. It's more of a trend, like even the Filipino
I think
foods
there's more
are
opportunity
trending.
now. I think there's more
Yeah, yeah.
opportunity now than
Exactly.
before,
Yeah.
because yeah,
And
I think that there's more opportunity now.
oh, okay, so I need to take a break, Carl. But in the meantime, I just have to promote an event that's coming up in Chinatown International District, the Light Rail Town Hall and panel on May 29th at 6 p.m. And
Mm-hmm.
it's going to be on Rainier Avenue Radio for the AAPI month. So anyway, you guys put that on your calendar. And also donate to Rainier Avenue Radio, because without this radio, we won't have all this information at your fingertips. We have so much, from diet to uh, everything you can even imagine. But anyway, let's see one more of Carl's. Let's see one more short Carl, one of his videos, and see more of his fashion after the break.
This is Paul Pearson, host of Star Time. And when I'm not busy tearing the roof off the suckers, I'm listening to RainierAvenueRadio.world.
Dealing with COVID-19 is uncharted territory, and everyone has different challenges. People may feel anxious, down, or overwhelmed. For some, these feelings can lead to changes in sleep patterns, an increased use of alcohol or drugs, or withdrawing from the people around them. If you know someone who's having a hard time coping, you can help by reaching out to talk and listen. To learn more about how you can help someone in need, call the Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 800-273-TALK. Brought to you by the state of Washington.
Women are not an homogenous group.
We face discrimination differently depending on factors such as ethnicity, age, socioeconomic status, and more.
Rainier Avenue Radio is proud to amplify women's voices.
They are the experts of their own lives, initiating conversations within their community about challenges they face, the solutions they're working on, and the opportunities they see.
Please join us this Sunday from 2 to 5 for Women's Voices on Air. We know our challenges. We are the experts of our lives.
We are master multitaskers, prioritizing our family, friends, and our faith above our own needs.
Our needs and voices are too often overlooked.
Please join us this Sunday from 2 to 5 p.m. for Women's Voices on Air.
We tell our stories in our own way.
Kaibigan, ito po si Kuya Bert Kawili.
And this is Miles Salvador from Australia.
And I'm Norb Kawili, also known as Norbcam.
Kung gusto niyo po ang latest news and events from the Philippines at yung local Filipino community, PhilAm Radio po.
We play Filipino music and interview guests from all around the world.
And I'll keep you updated on the latest Seahawks and sports news.
Kaya always tune in PhilAm Radio every Tuesday 1 to 2:30 p.m. Pacific Time on Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
And in YouTube and Facebook. Salamat po.
This is an important message about coronavirus. With coronavirus still spreading, those who are most likely to get seriously ill must take extra precautions. You are at a higher risk for getting seriously ill if you are over 65 or if you have any serious underlying medical conditions, like heart disease, chronic lung disease, like asthma, diabetes, or if you're undergoing cancer treatment. If you're at a higher risk for getting seriously ill, it's essential you take extra care to protect yourself. Stay home, avoid close contact with others, wash your hands frequently with soap and water for 20 seconds, disinfect frequently touched objects like doorknobs and light switches. The choices you make are critical and their impact is significant.
Rainier Avenue Radio.
And we're back. We're back with Carl Andrada. He has to leave in a little bit, but I wanted to ask him a few more questions.
Yes, pa.
Hello.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Okay,
Hello.
so Carl, how long
Yes,
have
pa.
you lived in Los Angeles, and why did you
Uh,
pick Los Angeles of all places? You
I
could
know,
have
I don't
picked
know, because,
Seattle.
I know, well, the weather, of course, since I've been
Of
in Los Angeles since
course.
2009, really. And
Ah,
basically, I think it's a good decision in a way to be in Los Angeles because, everything is there. So,
mm-mm.
the business is there. As a fashion designer, as a costume designer, and I went to school in there in LA also. So yeah,
Mm,
and
okay.
also of course, Filipinos are really there are a lot of Filipinos in LA and in California. So yeah,
Yeah, there's a
I
lot.
think
They're very prevalent.
yeah,
Uh-oh.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So
much
basically,
more
and
than
so
here. Mm-mm.
yeah. Oh
Okay.
yes, of course, yeah. Although
Yeah.
I've been going around here in Seattle for like a long time already, but I love it here also. There's a lot of people here also.
Yeah. Well, I know you were at one of the fashion shows. Was it in September for Philippine Fashion Week or something like that? But you also
Um,
had a show in Issaquah recently.
yes,
Tell us
yes. I
about
was
that.
invited. Yeah, I was invited by the city of Essequa by the mayor
Oh,
Foley.
oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
for their AAPI celebration, they invited Chinese performers, and I was just really proud to represent the Philippines. And I presented a 15-piece Philippine-inspired costumes. Of course, some of which were made by Philippine fabric, like the Musa fabric, which is a hand-woven banana fiber. Um,
Mm,
I have had a binakol, which is a hand woven fabric, also using traditional technique from the ethnic tribe in northern
mm,
Luzon. Yeah,
mm,
so basically, and also like modern, very modern Filipiniana, which is to cater to the young ones. And yeah, it
mm-mm.
was really a big event. It was held at the community center, and this is what I really love doing, like shows for the community, and it's one way of presenting our culture to not only Filipinos but um, basically it's
Oh,
mix in their mix a lot of mix ethnicity of not only
yes.
Americans, but it was just really one event that AAP, Asian American and Pacific Islander go together, present their culture, and it was really a well attended event. I think it was 300.
Wow.
Yes, yeah, it
Oh
was
my
a
gosh.
community center, and yeah, and they're
So
so proud to represent the Philippines. The Philippines, yeah.
cool. So paano nakilala yung mayor doon sa Issaquah?
Yeah, I
I
think
see that.
there are some people from Esequa that volunteered who invited me, who suggested that
Okay.
they have already China, they have already like Hawaii, they
Oh,
have
they have the
already like
Philippines.
so they
Oo.
wanted why not the Philippines? And yeah, it just so happened
Mhm.
that I was the only one who presented a
Mm.
fashion show. So I was just
Okay.
so very happy about it, and hopefully, next year do it again, and and
Yeah.
I'll be doing a show also in Pagdiriwang on June
Oh,
1st in the Seattle
okay.
Center. Yeah,
Yes,
so
that's another event coming up.
it's
Yes.
it's a celebration for the Philippine Independence Day. So
And it's also Philippine Heritage Month. June is Philippine Heritage Month. So yeah.
okay,
Yeah. Well, that's good. Well, you've been very, very busy. Who are your influences as far as designers? Do you have
Oh my God.
influences, or is it just
Mm,
your is that a
Nothing
hard question?
particular, really. Nothing in particular, really. But
Mm-mm.
yeah, I look up to Filipino American designer like Monique Louis, Leopard
Mm.
Tolentino, David Tupas, and yeah, and
Oo.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
other designers really. I don't have in mind right now, but because basically I'm in between, like I'm in costume and at the same time
Yeah.
fashion. So
Are you also designing for Filipinos in the Philippines, or just more in the
um,
United
uh,
States?
I have clients in there, but I do usually it's like the
Mm.
pageants. Yeah, I
Mm-mm.
design for like Miss World Philippines candidates.
Oo.
Like just I dress up like Miss Universe Philippines, Florida,
Mhm.
briefly
Mhm.
in a shoot. Um, yeah, and then basically here, I'll be dressing up the representative of the U.S. for the Miss Earth pageant.
Oh, wow.
Yes, actually, she wore my evening gown and a costume during the Miss Earth USA last December, and she won. She's Filipino
Mm.
American.
Wow.
And yeah, previously
That's great.
I did design costumes for Miss New Mexico and Miss Teen New Mexico in the Miss USA pageant and Miss Teen USA
Mm.
and international pageant I did for Miss Universe Zambia, Miss Universe
Mhm.
Mauritius, and Miss Universe Seychelles. Yeah,
My goodness. And
yeah,
did you have to do a theme of their evening
yes,
gown
yeah.
that pertained to their culture?
Yeah, I
So you
did
had
both
to
of their national costume and their evening. Of course, it's a
Okay.
challenging one because basically it's a different culture. But I would always do research, and I would
Mm-mm.
always have. It's always a collaborative effort between the candidate and their national director. For the evening gown, basically, yeah, it's we just always make sure that it's the silhouette is very much
Mm-mm.
bagay sa candidate. So and the color would always be on you know
Their
um
national colors or their
not
mm-mm.
necessarily, but it's
Mm-mm.
basically it's just whatever it's like really good in their skin tone. So yeah,
Oo.
it's
Yeah.
always a collaborative effort. Really, it's not only me but the candidate and the same with the national director that would we should
Mm-mm.
agree
Mm-mm.
and on that aspect really.
That's like
So
a teamwork. You
yes,
you
yes, I
also
do.
talk to the
Yeah,
pageant
I would always do
candidate.
collaboration. So
Oo.
yeah,
That's
so
good.
yeah, and
Yeah.
that's why I'm into pageant. Really, a pageant designer. I would consider
Well, that
myself a pageant designer.
Oh, that's your specialty.
Yeah.
We all have to
Yes.
have a specialty. And I know
Yes.
you
Po.
have to leave. So
Yes.
I'm
Po.
gonna
Sorry.
oh, okay lang, okay lang. We're gonna show another one of your shows, and then
Yeah.
we're gonna close
Okay.
out the show.
Yeah.
Again, Carl Andrada
Thank
from
you. Thank
Los
you for
Angeles,
that. Yeah.
fashion designer. And don't forget to see his designs at the Ginang Pilipinas
Yes.
2024 on May
Yeah.
25th.
I'll be
Okay,
and May 22nd also,
and
23rd.
May
Sorry for the
22nd. Yes.
preliminaries. Yeah. Yeah.
There is May 22nd, and that's free to the
Yeah.
public. And
For
there'll be a
public.
Filipina
Filipiniana
competition.
section. Yeah.
Filipiniana
Filipiniana section. For
competition. Opo.
Ginang, Ginang
Uh-huh.
America by Ginang America.
Okay.
2024.
2024.
Yes.
Yay! Go
Good luck
Ginangs!
po. Good luck.
Thank you so much. We'll see you
And God
tomorrow. And
bless.
thank you for your
Yeah.
time.
Thank you
And
po.
we're going to show you some more of your designs. And
Mm.
we'll see you tomorrow. Huh?
Thank
Salamat
you.
po.
Okay po.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Hello, everybody. We're back. Again, I just want to reiterate to go and see these Filipino cultural events coming up. Again, the Ginang Filipinas pageant at Tacoma in the Emerald Queen Casino, and that's happening on Saturday, May 25th. There is a free pre-pageant show on the 22nd. Also at the Emerald Queen Casino, and you can go on Facebook at Ginang Filipinas 2024 and look and like the page, and you can see our schedule there. Again, I wanted to thank Carl Andrada for being my special guest, and also I want to invite you to June 1st and 2nd, the Pagdiriwang Festival at the Seattle Center. It's a 2-day festival, and there'll be a lot of music, a lot of food, and also some fashion, and my band will also be playing. So yeah, just check the schedule. Pagdiriwang, June 1st and 2nd, happening at the Seattle Center. Again, I just wanted to make sure that you knew Rainier Avenue Radio is a great radio station, a good community radio, and they always are looking for donations. And without your help and donation and support, they won't exist. So please keep them in mind. Again, do we have any more clips for Carl? Other than that, I think we are good to go. There we go. We'll show a little bit of his designs. Hey, we're back again. So I would just like to let you know about how the Filipino culture and fashion has evolved. And of course, we have these wonderful Filipino butterfly sleeve. That is our trademark. And we're going to show a few more clips from Carl and his designs and how he has been influenced by the different fabrics of the Philippines, and how he represents our culture so well. So let's see a little bit more of that. I know we have a few more clips of his design work. And there you go. There's a nice, beautiful blue evening gown. We have this wonderful white off the shoulder, your traditional evening gown in blue. Blue seems to be the color of that fashion show. everyone. We're back. We're back. And this is just our segment of the Filipino fashion segment of the show. And just wanted to give you a little history. The Barot Saya was the earliest form of the Filipiniana brought to you by the Spaniards in the 1800s for Christianized Filipino women to wear. It's an amply named traditional dress made of the baro and the saya. So it basically is very much influenced by the Spaniards. And throughout the 16th and 18th century, women wore a Hispanicized version of the barot saya, which we kind of look, it's more like the Maria Clara. The butterfly sleeves, I believe, started later on. Anyway, just wanted to flash, it's where time is up, but I wanted to flash a little a segment of the Ginang Filipinas rehearsal today. And there we go. You see all of us? We were working hard today. So for a good show for you guys on May 25th, Saturday, and also May 22nd, Thursday, which is a free show. So get your tickets on Eventbrite or let me know. And we will see you there at the Emerald Queen Casino. All right. And thanks again, Carl, for being my special guest. We'll see you next time, every third Monday of the month. And don't forget to support Rainier Avenue Radio. Thank you so much.